Hi, I'm Alex, and this is Tank Tested. Today we're getting an up-close look at the winning Aquascape at this year's Aquatic Experience. I interviewed one of the creators of this tank, so I'll let him be your guide. The convention center was pretty loud, so I hope you can forgive the lackluster audio. I'll be back at the end of the episode for a wrap-up.
So my name is Jake Zucker. I've been in the hobby now for about 4 years, but I've always been an aquarist. My partner Phil and I, we did the small tank competition, really enjoyed it, really caught the bug, looked at each other and said, you know what, we think we can do one of these big tanks, and since that time have been planning it. One of the major themes that we tried to incorporate was being aged. So everything in our tank, we wanted to have that look that it had been there for thousands of years and really the ancient look. We started with the hardscape, started with the rock work, and the rock work really just directed the rest of our scape and had a nice flow to it. So everything followed the rocks. The stones that we actually came across a couple of years ago from Poland, and they just have such incredible detail. They have that ancient feel to them and ancient look to them, and we're able to complement some of our woodwork perfectly with that to make sure that everything was cohesive with that theme of age. This is all picked wood that we were able to discover. We call it ancient wood because it's got that ancient look to it, where it's been etched by weather over years and years and years, all the way down to the wood. We did no aging on our own. It was natural the way that it was found. Balancing a scape is always the most difficult part. You're always going to be overloaded on one side, underloaded on another side, always looking at that negative space and trying to find that perfect balance where everything fits. In aquascaping, there's a lot of stepping back from your tank, looking at it from a distance and deciding where that balance is. And you go with what your eye tells you is right. Really come to appreciate detail work and making sure that there's no hard transitions, that everything is a nice smooth transition from our substrate all the way up through to the actual stones that we place to anchor down the theme. That pebble work, the root work, and some of the small plant work around the bases of our stones really is what we feel elevates our piece. Choosing to stock the tank was a little bit of a last-ditch effort, but I think a lot of times you look at what you've come up with for our scape and then you match the fish. The dwarf rainbows that we chose ended up being the perfect fish for this tank. They decided to fill up that negative space as they always should and really gave a nice live appearance to the entire scape. All the plants in our tank are low light plants, no CO2 needed. They're all rhizomes that will grow in anybody's aquarium, and I think that really highlights the versatility of aquascaping, that you can create an awesome scape that's really visually stunning and appealing to people, and it doesn't have to be a high maintenance CO2 infused tank. There's certainly that choice, but this year we decided to go with something more low maintenance, and it ended up working out well.
Phil and Jake did an amazing job, but so did all of the other competitors. Next time, I'll be showing you all 8 of the large tanks in the 2017 Aquatic Experience. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'll be uploading a new video every week.